Thank you for the opportunity to address the third Italian Festival of Sustainable Development, and I extend my greetings to you all, and in particular to Enrico Giovannini, my colleague and fellow member of the ILO Global Commission on the Future of Work. And let me also congratulate the Italian Alliance for Sustainable Development for having mobilized so many workers, trade unions, associations, enterprises and employers' organizations in support of the UN Sustainable Development Agenda. Broad-based partnerships like yours can contribute more effectively than any single actor alone to the achievement of its goals and its overall success. Colleagues, you have asked me to speak about the key messages of the ILO Global Commission's report, and in particular, its relevance for the future of the European Union. Well, the report was prepared at this particular time because this year the ILO celebrates its centenary. It's 100 years since the signing of the Treaty of Versailles that marked the creation of our organization. And let's recall that the Versailles Treaty ended a great war that ravaged Europe. Unsurprisingly, it put the preservation of peace through the promotion of social justice and the partnership not just of nations, but of governments, employers and workers right at its heart. Later, after another devastating world war, the European Union was created around the same ideals and following exactly the same logic. This, above all, is what we must remember as together we confront the challenges and opportunities of the future. The speed of changes today is putting pressures on already challenged labour markets. Societies are experiencing fundamental transformation, driven not only by technological innovation, but also by demographic and climate change. Polarisation and widening wage inequality is evident both globally and in the labour markets of many European countries as well. These major disruptions in the world of work are generating a great deal of uncertainty. People are asking themselves if their jobs will exist tomorrow, if their skills will be relevant, if their boss will be an algorithm, or if robots will simply take over. And these issues top the global as well as the European agenda. And people are also asking if policymakers have credible answers and the capacity to turn them into action. The broader debate today concerns the future of work that we want, the topic that is right at the heart of the ILO's own centenary. And let's have no misunderstanding. The future of work is not predetermined. It is up to all of us to shape a future that delivers economic security, equal opportunity, and social justice. And the report of the Global Commission, therefore, proposes a human-centered agenda that places people and the work that they do at the center of economic and social policy and business practice. And that human-centered agenda has three priorities for action. The first is increasing investment in people's capacities so that they can take advantage fully of the real opportunities that the future of work offers by supporting them through the multiple transitions that they will inevitably face over their working lives. The second priority is to increase investment in the institutions of work. The report reminds us, as does the ILO Constitution, that labour is not a commodity and that it is the institutions which regulate labour markets that prevent it from being treated as such. And where the nature of work is changing, we need to strengthen these institutions correspondingly. And the third priority is to increase investment in decent and substantive work, the jobs of the future. Colleagues, the human-centred agenda resonates very strongly with the European Pillar of Social Rights, which provides a very solid platform for labour markets to deliver decent work and social justice. Both are guided by principles close to the ILO's own founding values. The conviction that prosperity must be shared, that human and labour rights underpin human dignity, and that social dialogue is an indispensable ingredient for social justice and fairness at work. Both share a vision based on the principles of social inclusion, equal opportunities, and gender equality. Investments in people's skills and lifelong learning should be seen as fundamental, with people supported throughout their professional lives and by well-functioning social protection systems. In other words, a vision in which the creation of decent jobs for all is at the core. Ladies and gentlemen, the challenge facing us all today is to reinvigorate that social contract that took form in 1919, when governments, employers and workers came together to commit themselves to work together for social justice. Nowhere has that contract been translated into more effective, concrete action and more far-reaching achievements than in the European project. And in these most difficult and uncertain times, it is more than ever the responsibility of all of us to continue together in this truly historic endeavour. And so I wish you a very successful conference. I look forward to hearing its results, and I wish you very good luck.